Hello and welcome to ThriftCart's inventory management system. In today's video, we will be looking at generating purchase orders and receiving purchase orders into inventory. To do so, navigate to the left-hand side of your screen under Point of Sale and Inventory, select the Purchase Orders option, and then you can select this light blue button that says Create New Purchase Order. As you begin to type in the vendor's name, if you have purchased from this company in the past, ThriftCart will search for that contact record and show it here below, like Bill's Lumber and Hardware or Central Hardware. You can go ahead and tag one of these suppliers to the purchase order or build out a new contact record if you'd like. We'll say that we're ordering from Central Hardware. You'll see that ThriftCart generates a purchase order number. This is just a sequential number counting up. You can edit the number if desired. And now you can enter in your contact information. You can edit the supplier contact if needed, and also build in your delivery address. And then the order date pre-populates here with today's date, and the date that the items are wanted. Maybe we'll change this to the 11th, a week from the order date. We can put in our ship via, our terms, and the shipping agreement here. Any special instructions, total tax amount, shipping cost, and then any costs or negative number for a discount. Maybe we have a 15% discount from this vendor. Optionally, we can tag this purchase order as coming from one of our particular stores if we have multiple locations. In this case, I'll tag it to our shop on Atlantic and then click this green button to generate purchase order and add our items. Two different ways to add items here. First, if you are repurchasing inventory that you have already entered into ThriftCart sometime previously, you could type a unique item ID number or start typing just a description of the item's title here into the search box. Maybe in this case, we're purchasing a cordless drill. We'll say that we'll purchase 2 of them. Our cost defaults here to the last purchase cost. You can update this if need be, and set if this is a unit cost, pack cost, or otherwise. If this is something other than unit cost, such as by the pack or the total cost for the purchase of multiple units, ThriftCart will do the math for you and split out the cost accordingly to the units as you sell them. You will also have a chance here in a moment to include shipping costs into that cost of goods sold calculation if desired. Here we have the supplier's item ID to help them locate it on their side, and we can put in a quantity per pack if desired. Maybe we're also purchasing some tape measures from this vendor, and maybe these are a new type of tape measure, so we'll click Add New Item, select our department here within our store, we'll say Tools and Hardware, and add a title, say 30-foot tape measure. We could add a lengthier description if desired. Add our price. This is the price at which we will sell these items, not our purchase price. Maybe in this case, it'll be $15.50. If we are purchasing something like rope or cable, we can put in our units here, say maybe by the foot, or we can also put units by the pound or otherwise. Maybe we're purchasing screws or nails or something else by the pound. Our tax rate here is set to $6.75. You can have multiple tax rates if desired. We'll set this as purchase product, and then we can put our location of the item. We'll assume that we're shipping it here to our shop on Atlantic again. Weight is optional. If you have an integrated online store, at this point you can tick the box or untick it to have this item displayed on your website or not. And now we will add this item. At this point, we'll put our quantity. Maybe we're going to purchase 10 of these tape measures, and now here is the cost at which we are purchasing these. Maybe these are going to cost us $10.12 a piece. Again, you can track this by unit cost or total cost. So if we wanted to, we could change this to $101.20 for the whole purchase here. Again, we could add a supplier's ID number or just maybe a description. Excuse my typing there. There we go. 30-foot heavy-duty tape measure. Again, quantity per pack. In this case, we'll just say 1, and we'll go ahead and add this item to the purchase order as well. Now we can click this second option down here where it says Print Purchase Order PDF. And you could print this out physically if you wanted to mail it in, or you could email this to your vendor if desired. We'll see here that we have some details like the purchase order number and the date and our terms. We also have the items listed on here. So here we have the vendor ID for the cordless drills, and we just have a description for our tape measure. Once we receive the product, or first, we will want to now change the status from draft to sent to finalize this purchase order. Now we'll come back here to purchase orders on the left-hand side of the screen, and once we receive the product, we will select this button, this green button that says In Process for our purchase order ID 24 here, and we can mark the items of having been received. So I will say that we did receive both of these drills in this case at our shop in Atlantic, and we received all 10 tape measures at the same location. Now here is where you can add shipping or other costs to that cost of goods sold calculation. So you'll see that ThriftCart defaults with only the item's purchase price, $85 for the drills, $101.20 for the tape measures. Very likely your accountant will want to expense the shipping cost immediately. But if you, for whatever reason, wanted to add shipping costs or sales tax or some other fee into this cost of goods amount, or if you wanted to reduce the cost of goods amount by any discount, you could do so here. So maybe our cost for the drills is just going to be $78.50. We will now select to do in processing. And at this point, the inventory is added. Let's take a look here. We'll come down to View, Edit Items, and I'll just do a quick search for cordless drill. We can select here to this button to do inventory adjustments, and that'll give us just a running total. We certainly don't have to adjust our inventory at this point, but we can see that we've purchased 2 of these products. 2 of them are located at our shop at Atlantic. We have 0 at any other locations. There's a cordless drill. Let's take a look as well at the tape measures. I'm going to drop down to View, Edit Items again. And this time I'm going to search for a 30-foot tape measure. We can change information here if wanted, such as the price point that we're selling these at and if to include them on our website now or not. But right now I'm just going to look at our history on this item. So we have 10 here on hand at our shop in Atlantic and 0 at any other locations. If you have any questions about generating purchase orders or any other questions about inventory, such as transferring inventory or adjustments or otherwise, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can contact us via email at support@thriftcart.com. Again, that's support@thriftcart.com. And we thank you for watching the video.